We all know the science-based guys. Any top three you choose. Tell me if you would describe their physique as excellent, average, or mediocre. And where would you put that in that? I guarantee it's not in excellent. It's somewhere in the middle, right? Science guys really need to answer this question before anything. Why is it that you remain so mediocre, yet you know so much? Because if I knew a lot of shit, I would be very well versed and good at that topic, right? Like say I was some financial wizard. I knew how to like read the stock market and I'm like, I can see investments and like I can see what businesses are going to succeed. I'd be fucking rich, right? People would be like, yeah, he's a fucking genius because like, look at him, he applied it and it fucking worked. Bodybuilding, you can be like this big or this short in some cases, maybe this short in other cases. It's always short though, no taller than Bassett. Somehow you're an expert on muscle, but you don't have any. And if you do have any, it's not that well put together and there's a lot of like holes in the physique and you've prided yourself on being strong. Fucking little, but I'm strong. Fucking stronger than you, dude. It's like, strong doesn't matter. You still are trying to squat 6 plates. I'm not squatting 6 plates. My legs are still bigger than yours. Sadly, you do need to apply what it is that you know for people to trust you. But they got these fucking nerds or these fucking dorks. They try and prove themselves in shows and they come in like fucking last. There's a lot of scammers, if you guys know, in like the day trading world. Anyone who's a day trader or a fucking Bitcoin guy, fucking buying and selling Ethereum or whatever and all this shit, and like they're day traders sitting in front of things and they're like gonna guess the trends. Those guys are all fucking bullshit artists, guys. Run from them. Those guys are the guys I'm talking about in the fitness world. Science-based guys. Science guys really need to answer this question before anything. Why is it that you remain so mediocre, yet you know so much?
I know I don't need to respond to this, but since he asked, using science-based training, I won Natural Bodybuilding Nationals. I earned my pro card on the most competitive stage in the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. I placed second in my first bodybuilding pro show, and while doing this, I set the Canadian record on the bench press, and I set a provincial record on the squat. I currently weigh 180 pounds at 5 foot 5 inches tall, which is pretty close to my natural limit given my height and my genetics. That's all besides the point though, because facts are facts. Information is either right or wrong. It doesn't matter who that information is coming from. If the people with the best physiques had the most knowledge, why would C-Bum need a coach? He has the best physique on the planet. Who could possibly know more than him? Well, it's pretty obvious that bodybuilding success comes from great genetics and really hard training, and if you want to make it in the IFBB, steroid use. I like science because it gives me more confidence in what actually works and what doesn't, because it isolates variables. If you trust a big guy's advice over scientific studies, that doesn't bother me. I listen to what big guys have to say too.
Damn. Yeah, Big JTV. At this point, I'm basically making weekly videos. Like, comment, subscribe, as y'all hop in, pop in, rock in, and rock with your boy, man. I gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We're gonna have the debate between science and vibes, y'all. Science and vibes. I probably put the videos at the beginning, basically of two different gym influencers, right? Mike Van Wyck, who is the tattooed up big guy, probably older, on steroids, 110%. He used to be a former bodybuilder. I'm assuming he's running a personal training business, kind of popular on TikTok, has a pretty good or big following on IG as well. You know what I mean? Versus the science side, or some people would say the nerd side, called Jeff NIPPARD. Okay? Now, what's the difference? Why is this viral? Why is this big? It's big because these dudes don't like each other. More specifically, I think Mike really don't like Jeff NIPPARD. And this all got popped off because they both work out in the same gym. I think it's called Pure Fitness. It's in the Toronto area. It's a huge gym in Canada. Arguably the best, the biggest gym in Canada. Right? And at least from what we have now as an update, there's a recording video of, Jeff and Mike talking. And at a certain point, Mike didn't do no talking. He just punched dude in the throat twice. Talking about Mike on Jeff. Jeff fell down. I don't know if YouTube will even allow me to post these things, but irregardless of the doubt, I'm not going to post a full video or some kind of showing of it because I don't want my content clapped. Irregardless of that, I'm going to summarize it again. They don't like each other, and this happened about 3 or 4 days ago. The gym banned Mike Van Wyck. Jeff NIPPARD went to the hospital, and I think he pressed charges now Mike Van Wyck has, assault charges on him. Here in Canada, unfortunately, it is what it is. Assault charges ain't taken that seriously, and we don't have like a huge system about suing. You understand? Like, our system is not good or does not promote suing. So if Jeff wanted to sue Mike, nothing would really come out of it that much. He could get an assault charge, but that won't mean any jail time. Probably have to pay a hefty fine. It is what it is. Canadian laws are kind of lax. It is what it is. You can get away with a lot of effery. And I was going to use another word, but I'm trying to watch my words. You feel me? Irregardless of that, let me say this, man. If you're a grown man, right, and you have an issue with somebody, right, the truth is you have to take it outside. There's no honor in just beating up on somebody who's way smaller than you and somebody who is, not about it like that. Not only is that an unfair fight, that's disrespect, and that makes you look like a coward in a sense. What am I talking about? I would have no problem with this if Mike said, yo, Jeff, let's go outside, man. Let's go outside and handle this like men. You know what I mean? I still don't respect the fact that he's trying to beat up on on a man who's way smaller than him. Keep in mind, Mike is a former football player, bodybuilder. Jeff NIPPARD is a guy who likes to lift weights and is actually very good at it. He also, promotes non-steroid use and a natural type of fitness lifestyle. Mike does not, y'all. Mike does not. And basically, why this is vibes versus science is because Mike is one of them old school gym people who's going with the vibes. I don't think he really, has a full training program. He goes more with the feeling and quote unquote bro science. You feel me? While, Jeff NIPPARD on the other side, he's the type of individual who wants to keep metrics, wants to keep statistics, wants to kind of, stay on top of things in a scientific way, right? The point of the matter is this guy is bringing a war, or this whole beef really, in essence, is bringing up a war, man. It's bringing up a war within the fitness industry and just the overall world where you can say things online, but you have to back it. Now, I do respect Mike for actually confronting Jeff in the first place, but you don't get no points for popping off on the dude who's way smaller than you, man. You don't get points for that. You don't get points for that. You actually lose a lot of respect for that. Now, do I think that he should have been sued for assault or taken to court for assault? I think that's a little much. But irregardless of that, I still don't think it's that big of a deal where now it has to be overblown. You know what I mean? Should he have been banned from the gym? I think so, yeah. Because y'all going to be in the same environment again. What else you going to do to this guy? What if he had beef with other people? What else are you going to do? Mike looks terrible in this, y'all. He looks horrible in this, man. If you're a big guy, why do you get so triggered by what another man says? Why are you getting so emotional of that? If you can't control your emotions like that, okay, bet. Then stay away from him. And if you want smoke with him, say, yo, let's go outside. If he doesn't want to go outside, then he don't want to go outside. He has not agreed to mutual combat, y'all. Let me give y'all an example, man. Tyson Fury is never going to fight Canelo Alvarez, even though Canelo Alvarez is probably ranked the #1 fighter in the entire world. Or he's up there. He's definitely top 3. You can put him top 5 if you want. Tyson Fury is considered the top 10 fighter in the whole world. The only difference is Tyson Fury is 100 pounds more than Canelo and at least, let's say, goddamn 12 inches taller. No diddy. You know what I mean? If you just look at Mike and you look at Jeff, Mike probably has 7 inches on him or something and at least 60, 70 pounds on him, bro. You don't do, like, fighting a person like that it makes no sense. It makes you look weak. That's why we don't respect dudes who beat women, because beating a woman is unnatural because she's way weaker than you, dog. You know what I mean? It's physiologically stupid. You have to fight people your own size, so you don't get any extra cool points or you don't get any type of respect for that. And that's what I'm talking about here, man. We need to be people who at least act like men, and either we're going to argue it out or we can scrap it out, but we have to be both willing. It has to be mutual combat, y'all. And for Mike to come out here and bully a guy who's way smaller than him, that makes you look weak, y'all. That makes you look weak. But you know what? One thing I will respect is that Mike is standing on it and he's not apologizing. Yeah, I prefer you do that rather than give a fake apology and try to clean up something that you messed up and destroyed. Anyways, man, y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Is this Mike guy out of whack, or y'all rocking with Jeff, or y'all rocking with Mike, man? Let me know how y'all feel about it. Hey, man, Canadian news, bro. Apparently it gets gully in CA. It is what it is. Big JTV, I'm out.